Hey guys, my name is Nora Franch, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at CatholicMindsetCoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessed Mess Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay, Daily Reflections, page 231, August 10th. Redoubling Our Efforts. To a degree, he has already done this when taking moral inventory. But now the time has come when he ought to redouble his efforts to see how many people he has hurt and in what ways. That is from the AA 12 and 12, page 77. As I continue to grow in sobriety, I become more aware of myself as a person of worth. In the process, I am better able to see others as persons, and with this comes the realization that these were people whom I had hurt in my drinking days. I didn't just lie, I lied about Tom. I didn't just cheat, I cheated Joe. What were seemingly impersonal acts were really personal affronts, because it was people of worth, whom I had harmed. I need to do something about the people I have hurt so that I may enjoy a peaceful sobriety. Oh my gosh, that just crashed me in the face because, okay, let's go there. So I didn't just cheat, I cheated Joe, and I didn't just lie, I lied about Tom. And on this podcast, I talk a ton about emotional sobriety, and that's really the kind of that's what I'm after with my coaching is emotional sobriety. And that is the thing that I've struggled with the most. And I sometimes think about the fact that I am very grateful that I started dating my husband when I was in the program and my relationship with my husband have pretty much always been at the same time. And that my kids have only known me as someone, indoctrinated by program. And I am very grateful for those things because, yes, there is a backlash that they didn't have to receive from my eating disorder days. God willing, they never have to experience that. But golly, have the people closest to me, especially my family, experience the backlash of my emotional insobriety. And I am sorry. I am so sorry. I think some more amends are in order because I didn't just wallow in self-pity. I was someone difficult to be around because I was wallowing in self-pity. And I wasn't just in the grouch in the brainstorm. I was snapping at family members because I was in the grouch and the brainstorm. And I wasn't just someone who struggled with knowing when to speak up and when to keep quiet. I was someone who unfairly lashed out at a member of my family when really it was that I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing and I was reacting, not responding. So I could go on and on and on. I'm feeling very leveled by this reading, actually. And it's just a really good reminder because, I'm Nora and I'm a compulsive overeater. And that's hard. That's hard. I eat weird. I eat different. People notice. They make comments. They also make comments that are just, people make lots of comments who don't know your history and they don't know your experience. And, sure, that is hard. But also, because I am someone in the 12 steps, that also means that that reason for which I'm in the 12 steps also affected a lot of other people. They talk about the alcoholic being the tornado that tears through the town or the house or whatever, and then the farmer comes out of the cellar and goes, "Hey, it stopped raining, Ma, isn't that great?" And the whole family's like, "What the do you see all the destruction?" It's like that. It's like that with my emotions, because my emotions, when they are not being, handled by the me who's supposed to be in charge. And in the in the Catechism of the Catholic Church, laugh all you want if you're dropping some wisdom, but they talk about, and actually I think they get this from Aristotle, but that the emotions they're sometimes called the passions in like older, more archaic philosophy, and they liken them to like wild horses. But these wild horses are attached, they're bridled or harnessed to a chariot with a charioteer. And my mind, my reasoning self is that charioteer. And, but I'm in this chariot, this body that's getting, yanked around by these wild horses. And it is up to me to actually guide them and take the reins and steer them and have them help me get to where it is I'm wanting to go. So that is the emotional responsibility that I am seeking and working towards and want to guide people through. I want to teach you, and I want to help me, and that's what I'm seeking with all this outside help, to be the charioteer in your life instead of being someone dragged around by wild horses, because you get hurt and other people get hurt. And we want to stop doing that for all our sakes, I think. I think I'm not alone in that. So if that resonates with you, if that hits a chord, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. If you want to talk about it, reach out to me or comment on the group. Also remember that you're not the only one. Every human, this is the fate, the thing of every human. We all have to learn this. I do think that us in the 12 steps have had an extra hard time learning this. Okay, we're in like the remedial class of emotional maturity and responsibility, and we need a little extra help to learn how to do these things. And that's okay, because it brings us together, and we are a pretty awesome group of people. With that, I pass.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. But more than that, it's important to me to give listeners like yourself a place where you do not need to feel alone on your 12-step journey. And for that reason, I've created a Facebook group. It's called Grateful Blessed Mess. And it's a place where listeners can go to add their own commentary on the share for the day, in addition to my own, and for us just to have a conversation or start a back and forth where people can find support in their 12-step journey. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you're here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess. And I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.